Welcome everyone, Zaygnor here. We start off this run trying to find a way to survive. Anaglyph deck and the Constellation Joker give us a little boost when we get to take a Meteor Tag skip, which is a bit unorthodox. Then, later an Orbital Tag allows us to pivot to a Baron build. Plays like this are why I love Anaglyph deck. I hope you enjoy. So let's just discard all of this and see what we draw. King, Queen, Jack, 10. Oh, there we go. Nice. Just draw straight. There we go. Alright, let's take the Buffoon pack, see if we can get something that... Foil. Sure, that lets us play a couple of fleshes. We should be able to win with flushes pretty easily now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's a flush. I don't think it's gonna win in one, even with the 50 chips. Oh, nice, just barely. All right. Let's... Okay, so here's the risky play. We buy the Hermit, and then we hope that there is an immolate in here. And if there is, we immolate, and then we Hermit, and then we take the Director's Cut and the Buffoon pack. And if there's not, we cry. We cry. Oh yeah, it won't even let me use it because it's already foil. I guess. All right, diamonds. All right, I guess if we get a rough gem, we're in good shape. There's no way for us to get this right now, but these two jokers would let us play straight flushes. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. All right, let's see if we can survive. Oh, diamonds are debuffed. We just made a bunch of diamonds. Okay, we are gonna play 2, 3. That's not enough. Give me... All right, so there's a flush. And we're gonna play this garbage. Oh, it was enough with the 50 chips from the... All right, good deal. Certificate, oh man. Gosh, what do we do here? What do we need to win? We need 1,000. Okay, I think we just go next. Oof. How do we score 2,000 points, though? So what I'd like to do right now is play this. That'll get me like $2 in interest plus $2. Get me like $14 or $15. I doubled to 30, and then I doubled the 30 to 60. But then I have to score 2,000 points without dying. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, smiley face is a good way to get some molt on my flush. So I guess we just take and this. All right, whatever. We're just gonna whatever. Clearly, our economy is just straight garbage this run. Okay, suit. What can we do here? Okay, so there is a flush, right? Yeah, it's gonna take 2 flushes, right? Hopefully, because I want to play this queen. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. That was a huge throw. I mean, there's nothing we can do, right? All right. Gold. All right. There's a flush. Okay, it didn't win, so we have a chance to draw. Okay, black. Black queen. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. I think I should draw at least one. Okay. All right, second flush. Sadly, we didn't draw the other money, the other gold seal, but oh man, my economy this run is just atrocious. All right, red seal is perfect. So now if I could just get a blue seal out of it, that would be, then we could sell the certificate. If we could just get a blue seal out of the certificate. Mime? I don't think I can right now. Start with 0 discards. Ooh, brutal. Alright, let's see what happens. Gold seals. Always gold seals. Where are the face cards? Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, straight flush. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Okay, let's just play this to draw one more spade. There we go. All right, there's money for us, and this should win. Now we can use the Hermit, because we're going to be above $20 finally. The certificate is not giving us what we need. Okay, we can buy that as a blocker. We definitely want the director's cut. Let's just take that before we can't. All right. More money, I guess. Yeah, if that jack was in my hand, maybe I would death, but you know, I'm gonna use the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, whatever. Maybe I should have sold the certificate before I did that. Not Swashbuckler right now. I am playing a lot of flushes, so we'll take that. The second Swashbuckler in a row. Holy smokes. Yeah, hopefully we get a blue seal out of the certificate, and then Constellation actually does something for us, although with our deck as big as it is. Okay, purple seal is good. Sun is not great. I guess we could make... We have not run into the hearts boss yet. Alright, well this is going to take 2 hands, right? So let's play 1. Oh, I've got a bunch of diamonds, don't I? I've got 14 diamonds. So I guess making hearts would be good. Because... yeah. So diamonds and hearts are what we want. We've already run into the diamonds boss. So let's see if we can draw. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna make both of those hearts. Let's just play this. I don't think it wins. Did not draw. Draw one more. Okay, perfect. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. You all become hearts. And now we can do this flush. Okay. Yeah, we need some. Let's roll one time. +1 discard is useful. All right. What do we get out of the Arcana pack? Money is good. Yeah, we'll take the money. We will take the money. Let's use another planet card. 4 of a kind is fine for now. We'll switch to that eventually, probably. Okay, let's just go next. Start with 0 discards. Okay. Another purple seal. All right. All right. There's a flush. 2,000 points. Okay. There's a flush. And then last flush. All right. All right. We got there. We got there. All right. What are our skips this round? Oh. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Normally, I would not take a Meteor Tag, but because we've got the Constellation, yeah. So Ricardo, this is one of those cases where, like, one of the things I like about this deck is you get to do unorthodox things because sometimes it works with what you've got going on. So I'm going to take this Meteor Tag skip, even though I would like never even consider it on any other deck. But because I've got 3 of them already, that's going to be 0.6. That's going to get added to my Constellation here. So let's see here. Tarot cards. Yeah, we're going to need some tarot cards. So let's take that. Let's roll once. Star, I can do. All right, let's open the Arcana pack first in case there is a. I think we can just dunk a couple small cards. That's fine. Then we'll open the Celestial pack. Take the Mars again. Like, hopefully we'll switch to like 4 and 5 of a kind later. Then we're gonna take the Celestial pack skip. Okay, flush we want to take for now, and we'll take. I guess we'll take Pluto from those. Like, we're looking for Mars. We're looking for flush. So Jupiter, Mars, and I guess Pluto are the ones that we're gonna take. I guess we're just gonna get a Jupiter and a Pluto in every pack. right, there's a Mars and a Pluto. All right. There we go. So now we've got 2.1x on our constellation now, which is great. Gold seals. Oh, give me a blue seal, please. Blue seal. Listen to what I'm saying and provide a blue seal. Can I afford to play a flush with only one face card in it? I don't know that I can. Let's go ahead and try and draw. Oh my gosh, what is... Okay, I guess we're just playing a flush with only one face card in it. Holy smokes. Just drawing through all the bad cards in our deck. Oh, and of course I finally hit the purple seal. Okay, diamond, I guess. Wow. 8,000. Okay, so I can afford to throw away a hand here. I really don't want to waste this star on one face card. So we're just gonna play a garbage hand. Play another garbage hand. There we go. All right. So there's two more. Yeah, all right. So flush has 12 molt, 4 of a kind has 19 molt. All right, let's play the 4 of a kind, I guess. What does 4 of a kind score for us right now? A lot. A lot. A lot, a lot. Okay, certificate. We are looking for a blue seal. Blue seal. Do I just sell the... What are the skips that we have here? Oh, we just took that one. Yeah, okay, we don't have none. All right, well, we start by opening these. Let's get our constellation going. We don't have any strengths though, so we are kind of... Okay, wow. We really want to play 4 of a kind right now, but... Yeah, queens and jacks, I guess. Ugh. It's so hard to play 4 of a kind with what we've got going on. I don't think we can afford to add any more cards to our deck, so let's just do that. We'll take the extra 11 molt. All right. First hand is drawn face down. Oh geez, all right. Suit. Okay, this is a 2, so this is probably a flush. Let's hope. Okay, good. Nice. Nice, very nice. What do we do here? Okay, I think we open the Arcana pack first and hope that there is a Hangman or something. Ooh, brutal. All right, well, I guess that works. That works. Greedy Joker works with what we've got going on. Blue seal me, please. Not that I'm ever going to draw a blue seal if I have it in my deck, but I'd like to have it in my deck. Oh. I don't think we can do face cards debuffed. Play only one hand. Hello, Shugs. How's your day going? Okay, that is... Oh, let's do rank. Okay, we can get rid of all of that. Another star is good. Let's just play a garbage flush to draw some. $14 and 14 is 30. This probably doesn't win. I kind of hope it doesn't because I would like to play a flush with some gold seals. Was that not a flush? What was that hand just now? Oh, it was high card. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Worked out anyway. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, so we want to use star on both of those. Let's discard this, see if we can manage to draw a purple seal. Or nope. Okay. Whatever. Oh, okay, good. Drew another gold seal. Perfect. Okay. Let's do that. Then we can play, oh, the 4 of a kind or the flush. The flush lets me play an extra gold seal. 95 by 12 or 240 by 25. So, I mean, the 4 of a kind is clearly better, but the flush gives me $3 more, and I think it wins anyway, so let's just play the flush. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just started not too long ago. We're trying to clear gold stake, or not gold, orange stake on Anaglyph deck. Had a couple of, unfortunate runs so far, but we'll see if we can make this one work. What do we do here? I guess we fish for a blue seal? Like with our constellation, we really want a blue seal. But Balatro does not provide. Okay. I think we can probably save the constellation for when we... save the chariot for when we do finally draw... Oh, that's baloney. Our blue seal. Assuming we don't need the space at some point. Oh, we've got three spots. Good. I forgot about that. Hanged Man is great. Yes, let's get some of these garbage cards out of our deck because we added too many with... Do I still have purple seals? No. Okay. Just discard that to draw a couple more. All right. I added too many cards with the certificate early on. We got some cleaning up to do. Okay, money we will definitely use. We're going to take the Uranus to just buff up our constellation. We're going to take both of these to buff up our constellation. Roll once more. Okay, strength and devil. I probably want to take all of that into... All right, let's open up these packs now. Oh. Okay, well, we're taking the High Priestess from this pack, so let's see here. Gosh, there's just no good strength target. Okay. You know what? We'll come across more cherry here. Let's just... Whatever. You can become a steel card. We're going to keep the strength for later. We're going to use the High Priestess because that gives us 0.2 more. And Jupiter is great for us. $13 Temperance. The sun here doesn't do much for us. We do... Okay, so we can strength these queens. That's fantastic because now we can play 4 of a kind kings. I think we take the Temperance to get us back to $20, which helps our interest. Okay. Play only one hand. Oh, yeah, fantastic, man, great. Yeah, I made that video a while ago. I'm glad it helped. If you got any questions while I'm playing, please feel free. So let's see here. We're gonna try and just draw our 4 of a kind right now. A flush probably also wins for us. We're gonna keep the red seal jack in our hand in case we play the flush, because the retrigger on smiley face is good. Yeah, I got 4. I only have to draw 1. Okay. Death. What do I want to death? So I could death a... Like, ideally we'd like to get this jack up to a king, and then we'd like to death it. So I guess the question is, how sure are we that flush is gonna win? I mean, pretty sure. I think 4 of a kind definitely wins. It starts at 25, but I'm pretty sure flush wins with what we've got going on. And we'd like to save this death for after we... I mean, are we ever going to save it that long? I don't think we save it that long. So let's go ahead and just do this now. And then we can play the 4 of a kind. Let's just play the 4 of a kind and make sure that we don't die. Also, I should pay attention to what my skips are, because I've got skip tags on this deck. Okay. 4 of a kind has got us in good shape. We just need to keep working on that. We're going to take the judgment at some point. We will probably play it. And even then, it's a blocker right now, so that works out for us. Do you know about blockers in the shop, Shugs? 18 molt. Ooh, how many? 15. 5 times 3 is 15. So without red seals, Fortune Teller is better than Greedy Joker. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's only going to get better going forward. We want to play both of those to increase our Fortune Teller. Ooh, what is death? That is fantastic. So we are gonna play. We're gonna, as much as I mean, I'm gonna use these two probably. Oh, I should have used Judgment before I bought the Fortune Teller. That was a little bit of a throw. We want to use the Fool now because we want to get death so that we can make another king. My plan originally was to use the Hierophant in this shop, but I can't because I want to get the death. Yeah, anything that's on the screen when you open a pack cannot appear in the pack unless you have a showman. So buying these two cards means that they were just never ever going to show up in that Arcana pack that I just bought. I'm pretty sure it also affects like what jokers can get generated by Emperor. Hey Jinxie, how you been? I guess we'll take Pluto from this pack. Okay, what's going on here? What do we got? We got a negative skip, mega standard pack. Hearts are debuffed. Okay, this boss blind is bad for us. We can reroll, right? Vouchers, we can. This boss blind is bad for us as long as I keep the smeared Joker. I can probably get away without the smeared Joker if I... And I guess I'm switching to 4 of a kind really anyway. So maybe I just sell the smeared Joker and pop the Judgment and see what I end up with, and then I don't have to worry about risking a reroll. Because it would be really bad if I re-rolled and rolled into... If I re-rolled the boss blind and rolled into like face cards are debuffed, or I don't know what else would be super bad, but there's a few pretty bad ones. And hearts are debuffed if I'm playing like 4 of a kind is not a huge issue. I've got more diamond kings than heart kings. And if I play like a diamond flush, that's not a big deal. But as long as I keep smeared Joker, all my diamonds count as hearts. So I think we're gonna... maybe in the next shop. Like before the boss blind, we are going to sell smeared Joker and pop Judgment. If in the next shop I have something that's like an obvious replacement where I can replace smeared, then I will do it in the next shop. I'll use the Judgment before I buy whatever the good Joker from the shop is. But yeah, and then the question is, do we want the negative? Do we want the negatives? We're at anti-6 already. We don't have any Eternal Jokers, so I suppose this theoretically has some endless potential, although I don't have any really good endless Jokers so far. So the question is, do we want to use the skips that we have so far on a negative tag? If this run has some true endless potential, then probably the best skip tag to use it on would be voucher skips, so that we can work towards antimatter and a few of the other important ones. So I think I'm not going to use it on this negative tag skip right now. Okay, we want to find a... we would really love this Jack to be a king so that we could death it instead. Okay, we still have smeared Joker. So let's just... all right, let's just play this flush. We can use the Hierophant. And then let's just play this flush and see what it scores. Don't worry, Shugs. I make the wrong choices all the time. It's part of playing Balatro. Let's see. That was 33. Okay, so the next flush probably wins. I could play this full house, which is like way worse as a draw. So yeah, so Shugs, this is a case where I'm going to intentionally play a bad hand because I'm trying to just draw cards. I'd like to draw to either my gold seals or my purple seals. So I'm basically sacrificing $1 in like hand value at the end of the round for drawing 5 cards here. You just have to be careful doing that. It's more than a few times I've died playing a farming hand as my last hand. It's really embarrassing when that happens. Gosh. Okay, well, I've still got 3 discards, so we're just gonna try and draw purple seals the old-fashioned way, I guess. How many jacks are in the deck? 2 more. Okay, and I've got 5 kings in the deck. Yeah, let's just do this. So discard all of that. Okay, there. Finally, a purple seal. Discard Chariot. I guess we can Chariot the red seal for now. Yeah. I've never done that before, Jinxie. Never. All right. I would like to leave the steel in my hand, but I didn't draw enough cards, so I mean, I win either way. This is gonna win. I don't need the red steel in my hand to survive this round, so we're just gonna play this flush and win. And then we are gonna hope the shop is very good for us. Magician is good. Okay, 2 Arcana packs are pretty good. I guess we gotta open them first, because if we get a Hermit, we want that early. Did not get a Hermit. Okay, we can magic 2 gold seals. That's good. And then we can death the heart. Yeah, we'll Death the Heart. That gives us... and then what do we do here? I guess we just spin the wheel. Not much else to do. All right. Okay, Emperor is good here because it gives us some more fortune teller value. So let's do that. Someone's typing on their phone. WhatsApp about you. Oh, autocorrect. All right. Next. Yeah, and again, we're gonna leave. We're not gonna re-roll the head because I think we can survive it, and with 4 of a kinds or diamond flushes. And we're just hoping that we get a good Joker in the shop we can replace Smeared Joker with. Okay, so we're gonna burn this levers on some garbage card. We don't really care what. We're just playing it to get the fortune teller value, and then we can make a 10 gold for fortune teller value. And then let's discard all of that. Hanged Man is fantastic. We can, you know what? Let's play 1 flush first and see if we can draw a couple of the cards that aren't hearts or diamonds. All right, what does a diamond flush score for us right now? 62k. All right, perfect. Okay, you two can go. I don't care about a 2 of hearts. Let's discard that to just try and draw. Oh my gosh. All right. Nope, that's not. We need hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to play those 2 to just try and draw some hearts because I'd like to keep as many of the gold cards in my hand as possible. There we go. This probably wins. Yeah, this should win. With the steel, red seal, I believe we're good here. There we go. Ghost Deck is the one that gives you a hex at the beginning, right? That one's a little tricky for beginners because, like, learning how to value the hex and like what to put it on is difficult. Like a lot of times you just have to accept that you're putting the hex on a disposable Joker because it's, you know, good for you at the beginning of the game, but you're not going to keep it. And I know when I was beginning, like, I felt if I put a hex on a Joker, like, first of all, I had to like wait for a really good Joker to use the hex, and then once I used the hex on that Joker, I couldn't get rid of it because it was like, I've got a polychrome Joker. I can't get rid of the polychrome. So that led to me, like, finally getting the like 1 good Joker, like after I had like 4 Jokers already in my roster, finding the 1 good one and buying it and selling the other 3 so that I could hex the one that I wanted, and then dying because I sold all my Jokers. Like, it's difficult when you're new to Balatro to understand the right way to use that hex from Ghost Deck. But being able to get the spectral cards in the shop is huge. It's so huge. Let's see here. What are we doing? Okay, so we're taking the Uranus because that helps our constellation. Do I want to reroll before I take the Arcana pack? Yeah, I think we'll open the Arcana pack first in case there's a Hermit, which there is not. We can Tower of 4. Yeah, whatever. All right, let's open this. We do need to get rid of the Smeared Joker. So I guess we're gonna roll once just to, nope, okay. All right, Smeared Joker goes, Judgment gives us. Holographic Lucky Cat is nice. I will take that. Let's put it here so that it gets the Constellation multiplies the +10 from Lucky Cat. And then we gotta, okay, hearts are debuffed. That's fine. So we need to play Diamond Flushes or like 4 of a kind. Okay, there's 4 of a kind. So that it won't matter that one of them is a heart particularly. Yeah. Okay, all right, there's 4 of a kind. 74, okay. I guess I'm curious, what does base flush score? I've got 3 hands left. I think I can afford to throw away one hand for 18k, not bad. All right, now we can try and draw our purple seals and some more diamonds. All right, you know what? Let's not suffer from fancy pants syndrome on the boss blind. We're just gonna play our flush and get the heck out of here. All right, we survive. We've got Ford. Baron. All right, almost hit the wrong button there. What do we got here? 2 jokers. Oh my gosh. Is it Baron time? Orbital Tag for high card with 4 doubles. All right, Baron time. We're switching to Baron. Since we're switching to Baron, these 2 do nothing for us, right? We do have to survive until the boss blind, though. So what do we need to do? We need to not die before we get to the hook, and so we need to not die this round. We're not playing the big blind, so we need to not die this round. Let's take the judgment. Oh well, yeah. Okay. So what are we doing here? This is worth like 25 molt, and Fortune Teller's worth 30. I think we want to keep the discard because that'll help us draw kings. So let's get rid of Smiley Face. Lucky Cat is also not doing anything for us, right? With Baron, Lucky Cat is really not, because we're going to be playing high cards. So let's get rid of the Lucky Cat, unfortunately. So we want to make more steel cards now. Let's use that, see if it gives us anything good. Mail-in rebate. I don't think I can afford the mail-in rebate right now. We'll take the Baron. Okay, let's open the Arcana pack. We want Chariots. Judgment. Is Judgment the best card here? That feels bad. Feels bad. But I think it actually is. Odd Todd. All right, we get some chips if we play. We would love a blue seal. I guess we'll take a king. That works too. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, Jinxie, your comment there. It depends. So yes, yes, I'm always kind of like keeping an eye out for endless potential. But you know, like as you're playing a run, you kind of go through some phases, right? Your first stage in like the first, 3 antes is just survive, right? I'm just trying to survive. And then from antes like 4 to 6, then you're like, okay, now we're trying to beat the game, right? We're just trying to clear ante 8. And like in the back of my mind, I'm always like looking for stuff that's endless potential. But then once I get to like ante 7, 6, 6 through 9, it's like, okay, now like we've probably got ourselves established and we can clear the ante 8 boss. So now we can afford to like spend a little energy seeing if there is really some endless potential. And so like we're just kind of in the sweet spot right now where it's time to like look at endless potential. And I just happened to see the Baron and like the perfect skip for picking a Baron in the same shop. So we're gonna try the pivot. Unfortunately, I've already leveled up high card to 7. So I'll get like, yeah, this will be pretty huge. Let's see here. We are going to play this one and then skip here so we can buy seed money in the next shop. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to win streak, then like a Baron is a bad Joker, right? Like it's really difficult to get your deck set up to make Baron good before ante 8. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. And yeah, if win streaking is what you're doing right now, then don't worry about endless potential because that doesn't matter. You want things like Cavendish and Card Sharp and Fortune Teller, other jokers that are really good in the ante 5. Or like an egg and the one that gives you molt for sell value. Yeah, maybe someday I'll switch over to win streaking and then I won't be looking at endless potential. Discard 2 per hand played. Ooh, that's bad for... I think I do have to re-roll this, actually. All right, cross your fingers that this doesn't get me destroyed. Must play 5. That's almost as bad, but I think I can make it work. It's better than, like... It means I can't have as many kings as in my hand, but I'm not, like, randomly losing 2 of them either, so... Okay, we're taking skip on the next one. Do not forget. All right, what are we trying to do now? I guess what I need to do right now is get a few kings in my hand and then play. Okay, good. So now, because I need to see if I can beat the boss blind, right? So how much do I score with... Okay, let's just use that. And then we'll use this. So we just used those 2 random on a 4 just to basically throw them away and get some fortune teller value. All right, so let's see here. So this is, oh, I don't want to play pair. I want to play high card. Okay, so this is 4 kings, which will be, I'll only have 3 in my hand. You know what, let's just play this. If we're gonna die anyway, we might as well find out early. I've got 4 hands, yeah. How many kings? I've got 5 kings left in the deck, and I've got, yeah, okay. So this is basically what I'm going to be left with if I'm forced to play 5 cards in the boss blind. So let's see how well we score here. Oh my gosh, that is, we're in trouble. Okay, so good news is high card is going to be a much higher level when we do play the boss blind. Bad news is I am in bad shape right now, but I can... Okay, there we go. Okay, so I've got 2 hands. So I'm going to play this, and then I will play 4 of a kind kings, and that should get me through. 54, and then we can play... yeah, 4 of a kind. We definitely want to play the 4 of a kind, not 5 of a kind. Okay, this should win. Oh, that was closer than I am happy with. My longest win streak, Shugs, is probably like, oh, I don't know. Is there the stat for it, right? Best win 3. Yeah. I'm still like trying to get. I'm pretty close, but I've still mostly just been focusing on clearing gold stake with all the decks. So I have not been working on win streaks. So my current win streak is 3. Okay. Times 2. Okay, perfect. So this can, yeah, I think we're in good shape now with the Ramen and the Constellation and the Baron. I should be able to, and if I roll into one more Joker that's like really good, maybe one of these two can go for that instead also, and that should definitely help me. Okay, so we're gonna buy the Empress as a blocker, and just because it's an extra fortune teller hit. We need a mime, not a sock at this point, so that's exciting but sad. We're gonna take the seed money before we can't. Chariot on a king is fantastic. We really got to get that jack up to a king now. Like really got to do it. One more. Okay, we can take that in with us. All right, let's open this. We can hang a couple of cards for sure. We can chariot, king, and devil a king. And then we can Empress for some more points. And then we can hang, oh, whatever, that's fine. Hang those. We're gonna buy the Hierophant for an extra. You know what? Let's torch all of our money. Oh, yes. Okay, good. Another Fool is great, or another Hangman is great. Now we can open the Spectral Pack, and if we get a Wrath, Ectoplasm is pretty good. Trance is super good. Gosh. I don't think I want the Ectoplasm right now, because I cannot afford, like, I want it to hit the Baron, right? Like, of all of these, the Baron is really the only permanent Joker if this run makes it in endless mode. And I definitely can't afford to sell all the others. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to trance the king so that we can get more. Okay. All right, here's the skip. So our high card is going to go from 65 chips and 7 mult. So 65.7 is what it was before. And it's 215.22 now. Hopefully that is enough. We got the ramen. We picked up a ramen, so we get an extra ×2. And we have a bunch of levels to go with our Baron. So hopefully all of that is enough. Let's hang those and then discard. We have to play 5 cards. So once we get enough in our hand. All right, let's go ahead and use Hierophant. And then we'll play this. All right, this is high card. Perfect. We're not accidentally playing a pair. That would be a huge throw. Here we go. Nice. All right, we win. Yay. We can discard this. Yeah, let's not discard more than that because I don't want to accidentally draw a pair that I have to. Okay, good. It doesn't really matter. We're never playing flushes anymore. High card, perfect. Here we go. All right. Whew. That was kind of a scary boss blind for us, but we made it. Yay. And it looks like this run does have some endless potential now if I can get my economy sorted out. Ooh. Ooh. That is tempting. I could play all of my kings. except for the steel one, and make them gold. That would help. I probably don't. I probably don't need fortune teller if I can. Oh, I mean, yeah, ramen is still better than fortune teller. Even after I bring it down a bunch. Maybe not, actually. What's 44? So 44 is a 3x Joker right now. I mean, it's not 3x because Baron is doing a lot of work before that. Do I get rid of fortune teller or ramen is the question. I guess ramen's going away soon anyway. So let's do that. Ooh. All right. Okay, I can sell the Midas Mask in Verdant Leaf to... do I want to just play this pair of jacks? Okay, let's discard all of that. Okay. I guess we'll play this pair of jacks to make them gold. I don't know how much that helps. I really need to just get my kings gold. Okay, there we go. Now, how do we get our king's gold without dying? That is the question. Let's see what this scores. And then we'll be able to decide what we do from there. That scores enough. Okay. We get our king's gold without dying because high card with 3 kings is just enough. Okay. Okay, I think we have to build some money at this point. We have to get as many of our king's gold this round as possible. Hand levels are huge shugs. That's why in the middle of my how to score huge in Balatro video, I was saying, or in the economy section, I was saying that, or yeah, somewhere in the video, I mentioned that like planet levels are really important in the middle of the run, right? Because getting the extra chips on that, and in this case, the extra molt, because the Baron is increasing the molt of my kings. So having the base molt that I'm multiplying start higher is really huge. Magician, okay, we're just gonna use that. I guess we'll save the judgment. We can sell Midas Mask in the boss and then pop the judgment immediately, see what we get. I'm gonna go ahead and play this flush because it'll make 2 more gold cards. I don't know that blue stickers are busted, Jinxie. In the early game, they're kind of difficult to play because, you know, with 52 cards in the deck, you just don't always draw them. And then later in the game, like past ante-8, you kind of just need to have a couple of blue seals in your deck or you're not going very far. Like they're kind of a necessity in the endless modes anyway. So, I mean, they're certainly useful and they can be busted if you get like the right configuration of them really early. But I don't know that I would say that they're busted. Yeah, if you're just talking through ante-8 and you get like, if you've got 3 blue seals in ante-4 and you're using them, then that can be really strong for clearing ante-8. That's definitely true. Okay, I've got 6 kings left in the deck. Can I afford to play 2 of them right now? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I don't know. I don't know that I can. Let's just, yeah, let's do this instead. Let's play those. If I get a lot closer, 66. Oh yeah, all right. We're in a little bit of trouble here. I wanted to get more. I need to draw kings. Actually, that jack is probably really worth it. Let's discard that. Okay, I've got 2 hands left. Let's hope we don't crash out right at the end. Okay, good. So I should be able to play one of these kings. Is it worth playing the... I mean, I might as well play the... No, we'll play the one that's not the gold seal. Yeah. Yeah, we'll play that one. Okay. Okay. We really would like to death that blue seal. Pareidolia, no. Okay. Let's go ahead and open these if we can get a hermit or a... open the wrong one first, I guess. Do we just take a Pluto? It's annoying that Pluto is the best use of this Arcana pack, but it seems like it was. Oh, come on. And the best thing I can do, I guess I can use the Hierophant. Maybe that's... Oh, those were 2 very disappointing Arcana packs. All right. Now we need to just not die. Just not die. Okay, so we sell that. We use the Judgment to get golden ticket. I am not going to complain about that. Yeah, okay, we'll keep the 1 gold queen so that we can play it. Discard all of that. We really want to just draw some kings. Oh, hey, we drew a purple seal. Okay, perfect. Okay, so discard the purple seal, get a death. Yes, okay. Let's draw that blue seal. I am not going to goof around right now, though. Got 4 hands left. I have not done an Anaglyph. My best score ever is E38. Which was, I think it was like a level 60-ish, flush 5 with Sock and Buskin and blueprints and stuff is probably what I was doing there. I have not lucked into an Anaglyph run yet, and I haven't really been fishing for it because I've still been trying to clear Gold Stake. Yeah, we'll get that blue seal soon enough. I don't think I need to try and force it. Let's just play this and win. It would be really sad to throw right now when we get to and I guess I can play this one for the money. I need the money. Oh, you know what? If I'm going to play one for the money, I should play this one because it's a gold seal and gold, and I've got the golden ticket. So let's do that. I've thrown enough runs in the anti-8 boss blind. Let's not make another one. Okay, so we are way behind on deck fixing, especially for a Baron build. But let's see if we can do some power leveling and get that done. Okay, retcon is good. We're definitely gonna want that. Ooh. Here's a question. Do we take Emperor or do we take Priestess? Priestess gets us 2 more 10ths in Constellation. But if I rolled into a Fool in Emperor, that would be huge. Hanged Man would be good. Fool would be good. Oh yeah, I haven't played Ninja Gaiden in a minute. That's a fun game. I don't know what advice I could like give on beating it other than like play a lot and practice. It's not an easy game, that's certainly true. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of it is, I remember when I was trying to like, for a minute I was trying to learn to speedrun the game, and like some of the rooms, like in the ship section where you're captured in the ship, it's just super brutal, and the army guys that shoot the 2 bursts of 3 bullets are just really hard to avoid. Yeah, it's a tough game. Anyway, back to this. We need to do some deck cleaning, so I think I'm going to take the Emperor in the hopes that I hit either a Fool that I can use on the death or a Hanged Man. Justice is kind of okay because it lets me break a card and get rid of one that way. Nice. Pluto in the pack is fantastic. What is my most played hand? Okay, so flush, but high card is going to catch up pretty soon in case we get that voucher. We definitely want... two-card Spectral Pack? I don't think that's worth it. That was this Spectral Pack is tempting, but I don't think so. Okay. So, yeah, we just go next at this point, right? We're gonna buy Retcon after the big blind. -1 hand size, I think, is fine. We don't need to worry about that. You know what? I'm just gonna play 2 pair with the gold cards. And actually, let's go ahead and Justice one of these 10s to try and break it. Oh, and then we can use the sun for the extra point. Okay. We also need to get through as much of our deck as possible this round because we need to draw... Never mind. Because we need to draw this blue seal. But we just drew the blue seal, so that takes care of that. I've got some gold kings. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to play, again, I'm going to play... Ooh, I've got 3 hands left. You know what? All right, I'm just going to play high card here. Let's see what this scores. I don't want to goof around too much and accidentally die. What did that score? About 100 and... About almost 200-ish, like 150. So this probably wins here. So let's go ahead and just use up our discards. We can play a pair with a gold card as a draw. No, you know what? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay, we can play this gold card as a draw. This probably just wins with the red seal steal and the 4 kings, and that's fine. That'll get me 2 Plutos. Fantastic. Here we go. Here we go. Reserve parking. That is what we want. Instead of fortune teller? Instead of... Ooh. Can we afford to get rid of fortune teller at this point? What is 29? So it's 30. So the first king is worth 15, and that brings us to 45. So let's just say 15, 20, 30. So with 3 kings, this is worth about 100 molt. So it's twice as good as fortune teller, and if I've got more kings, it gets even better. Oh man, I really need a mime. I really need a mime. Yeah, okay. I don't like... I think this is going to hurt my score a fair amount. But I think I want to keep the golden ticket. And I think I need to keep the drunkard for a little longer because my deck has still got 50 cards in it. And I need money right now. I really, really need money. Because I have to find a mime real quick. If I don't find a mime very soon, then the run is not going to survive. So, sacrificing a little bit of score right now for money is, I think, a good trade-off. The question is photograph worth it? Instead of the drunkard. So that would double my molt before the Baron even starts doing it. So that means, yeah, I think that's probably worth it. It's gonna have to go eventually, but I think that makes up for the score that I lost from Fortune Teller and then some. And then, okay, we open the Celestial Pack because of course we do. And then I think we can, okay, let's roll while it's cheap. Judgment. No, I can't. I'm gonna buy that in case I roll into another Joker that I want to take and I can pop it before I switch. Let's go ahead and take this while we can afford it. One more. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So we need to get face cards in our hand. We don't have to play those anymore. Okay. We can play this 10 to try and break it and get some money. All right. We don't have blue seal in our hand. So we definitely want... Oh, okay. We're stronger than I thought. Okay. So we need to get that blue seal in our hand. Being that strong, I wonder if we can get rid of the Constellation. I don't think there's anything I want out of there. I really need a mime. Chariot is good. Strength is fantastic. We need to strength that red seal jack real quick. Oh, okay. All right, so we need to draw the blue seals. Good, we can chariot one of those. And we need to draw that red seal jack. How many queens are in the deck? 3? Okay, let's play this first. Oh, that was a huge mistake. All right. All right, I guess we're playing this now. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. I really need to draw some more kings. Okay, that gets the job done. Okay, I guess Judgment's going away because I need 2 spots open. This is high card, right? Okay, good. Okay. Whoa! The Manacle! Oh, Manacle. All right, well, there's that run.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can click one of these to check out some of my other videos. See you next time.